Hello, it's me, Josh, again. Um, Making my last video probably for a couple days. Um, I know I went and covered a lot of information through the 7 videos that I made, and I don't have time to edit them. I don't, you know, I don't really have the time to make these videos perfect to where, a lot of people can even understand what I'm saying. I know I need to probably talk a little louder, more clearer, um, faster. But like I said, I'm not really trying to impress people. I'm really just trying to come through with people of what this all these things I'm doing is about, and I think it's gonna work. And like I said, these videos are not for everybody. I mean, but they can be for everybody, no matter who you are, even what language you speak. Somebody could translate all this. I don't know. I don't know what people want to do with these videos, but like I said, the time is has come. I mean, if I did this a long time ago when I was living in a tent or at the shelter, I made these videos and said, "Hey, look, I'm happy even though I'm living here or outside or cold or hungry." I mean, it's just I procrastinated way too long um, for that to happen. I got to move forward. That's one of my phrases is that I continue and will continue to express is to move forward with your life. I mean, if I can't please everybody, um, but like I said, I'll do another video probably tomorrow explaining just my index, the table of content. I have 500 pages of, or 500 different, subjects on what I do for each thing, to where I can look at it, how to treat others, holy, helping the less fortunate, evil, mistakes, prayers for anger. I mean, I pray for my anger as well. We all get angry. Promised land, responsibilities, rules, morning prayers, leadership, which I'm not, I just learn about leadership and the leaders in the Bible. It doesn't have anything to do with what I'm doing right now. Tabernacle, procrastination. And if I say something, or I say something, a word wrong or whatever, I'm not that smart of a person. I mean, I don't really care if I say something um, that isn't educated. I mean, I'm not here to really impress people. But I promised to you and to God that I was going to be doing this to see if I can, help the ones that are just fed up with just, like I said, not expressing who they want to be, finding ways to come back to Christ. I go to church, but it's not like it's something that I have to do. To, I just think it's a good thing that I can go, and I don't even go every Sunday. I just do it when I have time. So the 4 things, and I'll just cover it because I know that we already covered it um, on the previous video. But is the prayers. I try to do this every day. I fell off the wagon. Took a whole year off probably. Came back, but this time around, I've been doing it for 3 months every day. I just got to keep moving forward. I got to stop thinking about the past. Remember, I'm becoming the person that I always wanted to be. Not feeling guilty about the past. Doing what I enjoy. And helping others become the way they want to be expressed. Period. Prayers. I write the date. Then I write my prayer. I pray for more focus. I pray to step away from sin when it hits, to not be ashamed. I pray to give more. I mean, I do give things to less fortunate, but I'm not making these videos for people to be like, oh, if you're so holy, then can you, help me with $20? Or if you're trying to be some holy man, can you come and deliver groceries? I mean, this is just verbal guidance. I pray not to get depressed as much. And just because I turn my life around doesn't mean that I still get depressed. I mean, I get depressed and worried and all that stuff, but not as much as I used to be. I pray to expand my talents. Be more patient in low times in life. I mean, I don't just say it. I'll pray on my knees, and I have the cross up there. Whatever gives you guidance. I mean, just because it's a piece of wood, it's considered that idolatry or something, worshiping a piece of wood or whatever. Like I said, it's what I like. If I want a cross in my room, then I'll put a cross up there. I mean, it's something that I want to have in my room. It's just something that I like. It's not like I'm going to worship the cross and think it's going to magically do things for me. No, God is who I pray to. But when I look up at the cross, it makes me look up. It raises my chin and say, look, everything's going to be fine. I got to keep my head up. All right. And for, praying for people, like I said, there could be people that are minors watching this video. I explain the people who I pray for. Things happen, and these things that I'm talking about happens on the news, and minors watch the news. They they know what's going on. If I mention a murder or a serial killer or child molester or just things in that nature, this is all reality of what I'm doing and who I pray for. I mean, there was a serial killer right up the road, 10 miles down to where I used to live at. And I had to get out all this because I had to look it up, but I'm just making an example. I even prayed for Justin Bieber one time. He had some Lyme disease going on, and I blessed for his health. I mean, I pray for every, but I'm not gonna ever, make somebody that needs a personal prayer to where I'm speaking. I mean, that's just stuff on the news. It's trying to. All right, so Catherine Wood, somebody that's already been on the news. It's not some secret or something. she moved in with her sister, and it kind of upsetted me because this. I'm not going to really get involved in what the story, but I pray for Catherine Wood and her sister, even though I'm upset she's off parole in 2021. I said, "You are God, and you know it all. I bless. She will not, manipulate or commit any more crime. I pray she asks for forgiveness, and I pray both live full and blessed lives." Like I said, if I don't know somebody, I always pray that they live full and blessed lives. That goes for anybody. Anybody. Um, and she was an accessory, in a, for killing people in a nursing home, and it was just a story to where that person could manipulate other people to do things, and when she's off parole, you don't know what. I just pray that she just doesn't do anything, to harm others. But she's a person, and if she asks for forgiveness, and she can go to heaven. I mean, anybody can go to heaven and change their life. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm getting off topic, but I'm just explaining. I'm not going to edit these videos. This all comes from my head through the Spirit, and some things don't come from the Spirit. I might slip up and say something I don't need to be saying. That's all becoming the person who I want to be, is somebody who can just talk, not judge people, pray for people that might be a little bit more different or evil than others. I mean, we're all people. We're all created from God. I mean, that's just what I believe in. And, a lot of people might say, well, you don't know what it's like to have these things done to you. I'm not going to go into any of that detail. I've had a rough past. I know I've experienced a lot of things. But that's something personal. But as far as, I got to be careful of what I'm saying in these videos, because anybody could be watching this. Anybody. And this isn't something to get angry. Even an evil person that does evil things could still be doing this. And just take it one step at a time, and to realize what the past has got them to where they want to move forward and make their own video and help other people. So this is what the people think. The people is something that I had to get off topic, because I'm talking about killers and all this stuff, and people that need prayer, and I pray that, I believe that evil people that do evil things die and still could possibly go to heaven. I mean, God is the number one boss of it all. He is. There's nobody over God. I mean, he's more powerful than I think people realize. And I think me making this video, is for a reason. And I just think people are really going to realize who God is when they die, if they don't know him. but I don't know. I never died before. I don't know. I haven't died and gone to heaven. I mean, I know there's people that say that they did, but that's just an opinion type thing. That's getting off topic. Um, the blessing checklist. Sometimes I write in pen, sometimes I write in pencil. It's all about the mood. It's all how, maybe I like doing this because I'm in control of what I'm doing, you know? But it all comes to God and helping people. Because a lot of people, they don't have control out in the real world. I mean, I get to do what I want to do with this study material. And this is what's helping me, keeping my faith, expressing the way I am, watching what I want to do, go out and have a good time, and knowing what's good, what's wrong, what's right, and just living my life the way that I've always wanted to do. It's about time that I've started making these videos. These blessings have gone back in the to years, 2015, and I'm not going to go, once I die one day, people can do what my mom or whoever I'm with, they can do what they want to do with it, but it's going to really, make it obvious that God was in all this, and I was blessed. Even though I don't have anything, I still have been blessed greatly. Just little things with good workouts, ate a good chicken breakfast one day, to be free. I mean, I quit a job because I have freedom in America. I don't have to work at somewhere I don't want to work. It's great. And some people are stuck in a job that they hate, and they have to work. They understand, but I had to make some very tough decisions to where I'm at now. But that's all faith. Have freedom of religion. Doing this, I mean, I could be killed in another country if they found a video of this. Paid for labor. I mean, all the jobs that I've done, pretty much, that I've got paid for, and I'm very blessed for that. Just to be blessed to know that I have found a church that I just go, it's close to my house. Having a good back workout. I'm fixing my index. I'm blessed. To won a few dollars on the lottery. I don't have anything to hide. I mean, I'm not going to say everything, but I play the lottery. I mean, it's not a big deal to me. I mean, if somebody's buying cards every day and just blowing their money, then that's a gambling problem. But that's something you can fix. I mean, I've had addiction problems, and all sorts of problems. I need to give up some more things. The faithful work for God. This is what helps me out a lot, especially in my faith. Just one day I went to Food Lion and I said, I'm gonna, out in faith, I'm just gonna buy more dog food, stock up, just something faithful that I know that I did, and I didn't want to. One day I faithfully got, studied for 2 hours. Cleaned house, passed out resumes. Just all these things I did. I mean, it's just incredible. So, faithful work for God, blessing checklist, pray for people, and then prayers for yourself. There were other things that I wanted to try to do, but I think these are good enough. I mean, I don't have a lot of time. I had to make a system to where I can do this in 2 hours max, in an hour, or less. It takes not even 20 minutes, maybe 10, to do those 4 things. It has really come down to the point where I don't want to stop doing it. I don't want to stop praying because it works. I mean, even when bad things happen, I know that I still have this. If somebody comes in and or takes everything, or the house burns down, or something happens, would I be upset? Yeah, because I mean, I worked hard for this, but I know that God is really the only thing I need. And food, obviously, clothing, and all that. I mean, I just probably start over. I mean, because this is what I do to keep me going. As far as all the horror and the darkness I wear, and expressing myself in more of like a darker way than others. I mean, it took me a while to really like be in society where I want to express myself. I mean, and to have other people feel comfortable, even though I'm a little different. And, and doing this and just not feeling guilty about some things and just kind of letting things go and making decisions in my life this past month. No, and the Spirit's telling me it's time to start doing this, and to continue, and this could help somebody, believer or non-believer, and just to feel good and to feel peace and to know that, life is a reality. Everybody's not going to like me. I might have to fight somebody one day. Or something bad might happen to me, and I'm going to have to really, focus on remembering what I did in the past to get me to where I'm at now. I mean, like I said, everything could collapse, and I'd take my stuff in a duffel bag and just survive. I mean, I think making these videos in my room and having somewhere to stay is a pretty good thing to do, because doing this in the library, this is kind of like a private thing. I mean, this is something that I don't need to get attention from. I mean, I would have done this out in the woods if I could, but like I said, I'm not trying to get off topic here. I think the best way, if you want to, get in contact with me, if you need prayers, or questions, just go ahead and email me. That way I can have the time to think about the questions you want to ask me, and to come up with the best answer. And especially if people need prayers. So my email is mattj89@yahoo.com. So matj89@yahoo.com. So matj89@yahoo.com. mattj89@yahoo.com. Like I said, everything will be confidential. This is just one thing that I have to be humiliated and say that, if other people need help, I just don't need to help myself and keep this stuff in the shadow. It's helped me greatly. Like I said, I wanted to give up. I mean, I just got tired of it. Why can't I why can't I become the person? Why am I not fitting in society? Why are people looking at me like I'm some like bad person or something, or I'm not good enough? And I am good enough, and I can do what I'm doing now, but it takes work. I mean, I don't like to say that actually because you just because I know what it's like when people say we got to put in the work and this and that. People don't want to hear that. You just have to find out what works for you. I mean, people will accept you for who you want to be expressed. And God is waiting, you know, and other people are too. I mean, and even unbelievers, I think that all this what I'm talking about can help. I mean, I want people to know they can be happy. I mean, I know I don't look like I'm that happy, and yada yada yada, and this and that, or this person just looks miserable. Like, I just who I am. I mean, I'm just Josh. I'm a human being. I did all this stuff to help me because I was losing. I still lose. I mean, I still feel bad, or all of it. But it's helped me out a lot, and I'm glad to be the person I am today, and I'm excited to get better. And like I said, all this stuff I'm doing may not even help anybody. It's just this is probably it could just be something that is only going to help me. But like I said, I can't be selfish about it. Um, I just hope y'all have a good weekend and stay safe and remember the email and to know that you're good enough and people will like you for who you are and that God loves you. The person who created you, even if you're different, like me, different from a lot of other people, will accept you. And it's just a humbling thing to say. It's something exciting. Um, so I'll make a couple more videos as far as what I do in the studying and just kind of verify how things make more sense to me. Just appreciate whoever is watching this, taking the time to watch this video. Um, and just, I don't really know how to end this. I'm just going to continue. And I just hope you have a good weekend. Thank you.